Well. Hello, guys, and welcome to the game today. My name is Philroy, and you're going to be playing Elder Scrolls Online with me. So let's get straight into it, alright? So first thing we do is we click the play button, and then it's going to bring in the character selection screen. And this is where you are going to see my character. This is Rogatha, Destructus, the Orc. He's champion level 114, Dragon Knight class, baby. You know that means all fire stuff, right? He's all into fire, and he's pretty sick, eh? But if you look at my other character over here, I'm gonna slowly drop the character and just get back into real life Philroy. If you look at the other character here, you'll see I have Princess Gardenia, and she's a very pretty little sorceress, isn't she? She was the first character I kind of played as on computer, on the PC, and I was like, you know what, I'm missing something. I don't want to be a Princess Gardenia, I want to be a fucking orc. So that's when Rogatha Destructus came to his being. And if you look behind him, you'll see his farm, his fam, his farm fam. He's got a big hog, and he's fucking got a big camel as well. Anyway, let's just jump straight into it, alright? Then we're going to play the game for you today, alright? I hope you enjoy. I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. I don't even know what day it is, to be honest. But here we are, spawn in. And first thing I'll do, I just unlocked this helmet. I'm actually really happy because it's like the Orc War Chief helmet, which is fitting because I'm an Orc. I'll take the helmet off. You can see what my fucking ugly head looks like. Unequip. Oh, damn. One of them. It's one of them going on. Oh, damn. He looks like a orky Bobby Knuckles cross Heihachi from Tekken. What a combo. Let's chuck that helmet on because fucking I don't want to break my screen with how fucking ugly my boy is. But it doesn't matter because all that matters is smash and destroy. So as you could see before, you can zoom in and zoom out. So you could play a lot more of like a MMO kind of style here, where you're playing from all the way back here. These guys are friendly, but I'm gonna whack. Or you could play first person, and that kind of, I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate it, but it's there. You could do it. I kind of like playing around about halfway here. And one thing to note very early on as well is we're playing in a North American mega server. So there is a little bit of latency, there's a little bit of input delay, and sometimes the things you try to do don't even register. So, there's that to look forward to when you inevitably take the leap into this massive multiplayer online ripper of a game. As you saw, I just collected some ore. I just picked a flower. I don't even know what I'm doing. I think this morning I finished a quest. So now I'm kind of just in between spots. In fact, I finished a part of a quest. So what I'll do is I'll go and... there you go. Look at that lag. Oh, yeah! Okay, so as I said before, I've got a pet pig, because why not? I'm an orc, and this is Isabel. She's my companion, which is pretty good, eh? I don't really want a companion, but it's good to have for the DPS. Oh, you didn't hear the noise. Listen to the camel noise. That's right. That was the camel, not me. Not my my reflux. That was pure camel. Anyway, let's just check on the map, see where we're going, right? Gather raspberries from this place. I could. So that's the kind of mission that I got on now. It's an unimportant side quest that means nothing, but I could go to this delve because I'm in the area. Let's go do that. I'll just explain to you as well. So this is Hrothgar, the home of the orcs. Okay, fantastic place. And this will take hours to explore. As you can see on the left of the screen, we have the map completion. And I'm not even halfway through the zone quest, which is up here. I've almost found all the way shrines, which are your teleporting spots. The little torch here are your delves, your kind of like single-purpose dungeons. And then these are your points of interest, your pretty sites, forges. They're like dungeons, like proper dungeons. World bosses. These are the soul. What are the sparks? What are they called? What are they called? They're called sky shards. And when you collect 3 sky shards, you gain a skill point, which is great because the skill points go into your active or passive abilities, which is good to have. Okay, so these are the 3 class-specific skill trees. Then you've got your weapon skill trees, armor, like exploration and just normal stuff, and then your guilds, race, and then crafting. And there's probably more out there as well. I know you can join the Dark Brotherhood, things like that. But you know, there's just a lot of stuff everywhere, which is exciting. Like this one zone of Rothgar will probably take me 5-ish hours, maybe more, and that's just one zone here. Like we're looking at here, this is a fully completed zone. That's what it kind of looks like when you're done. And we got all of this to do. And you think that's a lot. That's just Tamriel. We've also got these DLC spots here. At least I think they're DLC spots, you know? So there's actually quite a lot to do. And that's before even jumping into PvP or your veteran dungeons, endgame stuff, crafting. There's thousands and thousands of hours to do here. And I think it really is like an endless game. Because I can't see an end in sight. I've probably played this character for about 80, 100 hours now, and I've done bugger all with it. Oh yeah, I was going to go to this delve. So I'll just show you a little bit of what's going on around me. You know, making my way. So in the other zones that I have fully explored, which is about 4 or 5 maybe, what I would do is I'd just beeline it through the zone quest, and then I would start exploring everything else. But this time around, I'm actually kind of just exploring things as they appear. That's dialogue for me is a mash simulator. I'm just mashing the A button as quickly as I can to get through it. I don't like these. Look, unpopular opinion. I don't like dwarven delves. I don't like the aesthetic. I don't like fighting the robots. Just the whole thing pisses me off. It's good to see lore books everywhere. They're important sometimes. And then here, I'll kind of talk you through a little bit of the combat, what's going on. So I'm working on a thing which is a very important mechanic called attack weaving. So in between every ability that I use, fucking lag. Between every ability that I use, I want to throw a light attack out there. Okay, so as you can see, I'm doing my ability, I'm doing a light attack. Doing an ability, doing a light attack. And by doing that, I'm charging my ultimate. And yeah, I think there's a little bit of animation cancelling as well. Like if I go to this, bap, bap, instead of like a full swing, and then I can kind of bypass the ending animation to really maximize the DPS, you know? And there you go, get some of this going. You've got the 2 bars, right? Well, I've got my 2-handed, and then I've got my destruction staff. And the reason why I have one of each is because when my magicka runs low, I can start spamming heavy attacks, which restore the resource for that particular weapon. See, like, the reason why I don't like these fuckers is because they're immune to my fire. And my entire class is structured around fire. So, you know, I guess that's like my weakness as a dragon knight. Alright, where am I going? So inside every one of these delves, there's more. Inside of every one of these delves, there will be a boss, which is very easy. Like I could do it probably with my eyes closed, and that's not an exaggeration. But there's also a sky shard to be found. And there's also usually a quest as well. So the quests are pretty simple. As you can see, it's just about finding the hiding person. Kideth Vanos. Dun. You know, I'm a really fast reader. I love the lore, but I hate reading, so I just read really quickly. And yeah, that's how I get through this game. Look, here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm just going to quickly get through this delve, and then you can see what's going on with the game, the kind of mechanics that we're playing at. And that's it. Then you've seen Philroy playing ESO. Watch this. Fuck! And then when I do that, then I spam the talons, and then I do a fire breath, which they're all immune to, and then I spam some stamina attacks. That's kind of my ethos here. I got to make sure that my magma weapon buff is up. Charge, talons, hit, flame, hit, spin, and then you can even get a whip right at the end if you want. I think actually the whip should be the spam, and then the spin should be the finisher, because that does like more damage if the opponent is below 50% HP. But you know, it doesn't really matter. There's so much of this game is like really easy. The hardest parts would be like the veteran dungeons, and a couple of world bosses are like really hard to solo, so they're best doing with, you know, people. But it's still an active community, and despite there being so many different zones, you'll always kind of find people. I will admit Rothgar, the one I'm in now, has been pretty empty, but help's been there. Help has been there. So right now I still need to find the boss in the delve that I'm currently in, and I also need to find the sky shard. But they're pretty like generic. Like, you know that you look at it, you start here, and then okay, so it might be a boss here, might be a boss there, might be a boss there, might be a boss there, might be a boss there. And, you know, you just kind of work your way through it. Hey, that's a friendly dwarven spider. That's interesting. Okay, maybe it's not. Just a bug. Okay, dwarven centurion is not a boss. Charge. Hit talons. Hit whip. Hit whip. Dodge out the way. So the main kind of, without any abilities or anything, combat operates on, you've got a light attack, you've got a heavy attack, you've got a block, and then you've got a push, and you've got a roll. And you'll see enemies will do certain moves. See that yellow? That yellow is block, and then you stun them, right? Sometimes they do the red lines coming out of them, and that can be interrupted with a shove, which will also stun them. And that's kind of like the entirety of the combat. Then the rest comes down to your abilities. And then in like dungeons, there are certain combat mechanics that also come in that are unique to those dungeons. But I don't know anything about that because I'm still a fucking noob. I'm a noob. I can't even kill a bloody ice wraith. But anyway, charge. I'll do a hit. There's a little bit of lag going on now. Another. See, my magma armor is down. So I mean, my magma weapons. And as you can see, bottom left, my weapon has lost its charge. So can I just get that? I gotta kill these fuckers. You see, like, they did the yellow. Don't even worry about blocking. That's how simple this shit is. There's more of these guys as well. Like, come on. And you do have potions to replenish your resources too, but hey, that's a hot commodity. I'm not going to use that just for a little shit delve like this. Just spam a couple heavies and then you got your magicka back. Yeah, have you ever wondered what a coffee tastes like? Sounds like on a microphone? That's the sound. Okay, so I've got the Sky Shard. Now I'm looking for the boss. I'm going to assume that the boss is... I went that way, didn't I? I'm going to assume the boss is over here. So let's just go over there. And if you really want, you can just run past everything. That's probably the best way to play the game. Just avoid all of the content. Because, you know, why would you? There are a lot of things that you just don't want to waste time with. But there's also another mentality you can have where it's like, if you've already dedicated 1,000 hours to this game, what's another couple of minutes? You know you're going to be playing this game forever. Soak it up. No, don't go that way. You go this way. So after I beat this boss, I'm just going to show you quickly. Let me just kill some of this shit. So some of these guys that are following me, when they go too far away from their spawn spot, they'll keep following you until you engage them, and then they run away. Just makes it annoying. Whip. Watch this. Okay, no, I won't do it. I'll do this. Gah. My weapon is just doing absolute dog shit at the moment. I gotta charge it. Wonder if I can do that in combat. Yeah, okay. Okay. It's gotta be that way. I'm just trying to find the boss in this place. Why is nothing doing any damage? Why am I so weak? What a crock of shit. Hit him with some of this. Hit him with some of this. Hit him with a whip. There's sort of a logic of the abilities that I'm using, but I couldn't explain it to you. Anyway, okay, is that just going to take me outside? I feel like there's a boss in here waiting to be killed. I'm going to guess it's in there, hey. Let's go get it. So far, I've enjoyed my entire experience in here. Boss? 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 No. No. Maybe I already did kill it. You know, but then it will spawn back. I just need to find where it spawns. I know I haven't found it. Boss? You know what? It says that I've done it. It says that I've done the Zinganaz delve. See, because it's white. So what is the boss? Yeah, I'm going to have to do some... Let me have a look here. Zinganath. Yeah, it says I've done it. I'm going to get the hell out of here. How bloody... How good. How good is this game, honestly? Anyway, let's just beeline it for this exit. I don't know why there's two exits in this place, but whatever. I'm gonna go that way, that's correct. And we're out of here. We're out of here. We've done it. And this has been an incredible little taste of what is expected in your daily grind in Elder Scrolls Online. Yes. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you had a fantastic time. Whoa. Oh no. I just remembered. Like and subscribe for more content. Thank you, guys. Guy. Thank you, Guy. Enjoy. See ya. This is a farewell from Rogatha Destructus.